What's up, everyone? Happy President's Day. We are going to do our online class. I'm going to use the punching bag since we've been doing striking this whole month of February anyway. And so we're going to give you some combinations to work while you're at home. If you have a bag, you can use it. If you don't, you can just shadow box a lot of this stuff. So what I want you to start with is I want you to start with a 3-minute shadow box. So if you have a phone, if you have if you want to use like a Google Home or like an Alexa, you can say, hey, Alexa, set up a 3-minute timer, and then you can just do your shadow boxing. Remember, when it comes to your shadow boxing, you cannot do that part wrong. So, and if you have a mirror, try to use a mirror because again, if you don't like the way you look when you're doing this all by yourself with nothing interfering with you, it's just going to get worse from there. So go ahead, 3-minute timer, go ahead, start that. Pause the video, get your shadow boxing all done, and then come back and hit play. And we'll keep going and we'll show you some combinations you can do. And then we're gonna do this all based on rounds. Go ahead, knock out the shadow boxing, and I'll see you in 3 minutes. All right, so now that you're all warmed up and you did your shadow boxing, let's talk about hitting a heavy bag. So keep in mind, when we're doing focus mitts in the class, that's for speed and precision. When you're doing the heavy bag, that's when you do all your power hits, okay? That's when you hit for all the power, kick for all the power. That's what the heavy bag is for. So first things first, we talked last week when we did our initial punching and stuff, and I asked you to throw your power punch first. And what that was for is to get yourself situated in your stance where if you like to hit with all your power on that rear hand, then that means your opposite leg is in front, which also dictates which one is your speed hand or your jab hand. Also remember, question, what is the jab for? Put that in the comment section below, okay? Again, if you fill out one of these, if you answer one of these questions, we're gonna give you class credit on top of your attendance card. Okay, so if you were hitting with your right hand for the power punch, that means your left hand is your range gauge or your range punch. And if I switch leads, it's not gonna matter. Just I understand that this is now gonna be my range gauge and now this is my power punch. I normally don't do that unless I'm doing it for videos or for testing. More or less, I'm gonna be in my standard lead, my orthodox lead. Right side is back, right hands, left hands, everything's gonna be in this side because the right hand for me is my power hand. Also, something I wanted you guys to take into account. I've seen a lot of people when I was watching people do drilling and stuff, flat feet, whether you're in kickboxing and you're sparring or you're in TFC and you're striking. Get off of your flat feet. Like this heel should be nice and high. So if you have to do your snapback, the heel absorbs the impact. It's not here and I'm bending. Now I'm bending at my back and it's hard to come back up. Where if I'm here, the heel absorbs a lot of that. That's where the snapback is coming from, okay? So keep that in mind when you're doing that. So our first combination is gonna be real easy. It's gonna be the MMA 4-count number 1. So I come in, jab, cross, hook, and uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, and uppercut. It's also the boxing 4-count, okay? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Remember, I'm doing a long uppercut now. I got that from Coach Gabriel Varga, and he was saying, you know, when we do these tight uppercuts, they're too close. In order for me to realistically uppercut something, I gotta be really close to them. So he was showing me the long uppercut, and that's kind of what we've moved everybody towards. Okay, so you got jab, cross, hook, long uppercut. That's your first one. So what I want you to do is I want you to set a timer, and I want you to practice this combination for about 2 to 3 minutes. If you're say orange belt and higher, I would say 2 minutes is fine. If you're a white belt or a yellow belt, I would do the full on 3 minutes. Make sure you understand the combo. So when you're testing on this, you're not going, which one is it? Because on the last testing cycle, I believe 2 people failed because they had these all backwards. In between each round, go ahead and knock out 30 seconds of core exercises. Core exercises meaning something upper body, something for your midsection, and then something for your legs. So a great example, core could be push-ups, could be some form of crunches, and then squats. So every round you could cycle different ones, or if you're really feeling feisty, you could do 30 seconds of each thing in between each round. So hit that timer, do your combination. You can do it on a peg. You can do it just right here, shadow boxing. You can go jab, cross, hook, uppercut, no problem. Okay, go ahead and knock that out, 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and I'll see you on the next one, number 2. All right, so you're back, and we're gonna do the second one now. This one involves a knee. So jab, cross, hook, grab, and fire the knee. Notice when I fire the knee, I point my toes down. Please do not have your toes pointed out and you knee. Jab, cross, hook, and then grab. You can grab their shirt like this if you wanted to. If you want to grab behind their head, you can. Please, whatever you do, do not interlace your fingers. That's bad, bad, bad. Okay, go ahead and grab. Also remember, you're not going to grab the top of a punching bag. Nope. Nobody's head has a top like that. So 1, 2, 3, grab, knee. Again, notice I'm pointing my toes down. I don't want my toes to hit the bag. That's gonna hurt a lot. So 1, 2, 3, grab, knee. That's your number 2. Again, notice it's a vertical attack. The first one was uppercut. Second one, I do the exact same type of attack, but right with the leg. So the first one, upper body, second one, lower body. So just like before, if you're a white belt or yellow belt, go ahead and knock out 3 minutes of this combo. If you're an orange or green or higher, probably 2 minutes is plenty. Awesome. Knock those out and we'll see you on number 3. All right. So you've completed number 1, number 2. Now let's talk number 3. So this time you have jab, you have cross, you have your hook, and then you're gonna grab, and you're gonna do an elbow. When you do your elbow, make sure you invert your palm, palm out, okay? So you're hitting this way. Please do not elbow this way. I've seen a lot of students do that over the years, 1, 2, 3, and then they hit like that. It's gonna hurt your arm, hit your funny bone. Go ahead, use your hand, grab, and then go. Remember, the idea is jab, cross, hook. I grab their head so then there's nowhere for it to go, okay? There's your horizontal elbow strike, or elbow strike number 1. You have elbow strike here, elbow strike here. Those are your number 1 elbow strikes. So that's your combo. 1, 2, 3, grab, elbow strike. 1, 2, 3, do not go like that. Don't go like that. It's not down, it's just flip your palm over, elbow strike. Same as before, okay? 2 minutes, 3 minutes, knock it out. So we have made it to number 4. So at this point now, you have the 2 verticals. This last one was upper body horizontal, just like number 1 was upper body vertical, now upper body horizontal. Now we gotta do the lower body horizontal. So jab, cross, hook, angle your foot out, and round kick. 1, 2, 3, turn, round kick. If I hit the bag, so jab, cross, hook, turn, and I can kick. 1, 2, 3, turn, kick. Please do not have a long pause between the punch and the kick. It's meant to be a combo. So it wouldn't be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, remember, keep your hands up when you kick. Please do not go 1, 2, 3, and 4 with your hand way down here, getting hit in the jaw. Awesome, so there you have the 4th one. Again, like before, go ahead and knock me out around 2 or 3 minutes. We're focusing on that one. So welcome back. At this point now, you have 1 through 4. This round, I want you to do a 3-minute round, no matter what rank you are, and I want you to work them all. I want you to do number 1, and then number 2, and then number 3, and then finally number 4. Okay? If you want to challenge yourself, do them out of order. Okay? You can maybe go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or you can do 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 1, whatever. You can mix it up. You can draw it on a board, do whatever, pick some random numbers. But I want you to focus on those 4 MMA counts for 3 minutes minimum. no matter what rank you are. Awesome, go ahead, get started. All right, for my advanced people, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about the infinity sequence and how we can tie this into a combination. So if you remember your infinity sequence, it's cross, hook, cross, switch leads, cross, hook, cross, switch leads. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Notice it doesn't matter which leg is in front, it's always the rear hand firing first. This is infinity sequence number 1, cross, hook, cross. So, just like before, I want you to take like a 2-minute, a 3-minute round, and you can hit the bag. So 1, 2, 3, switch leads, 1, 2, 3, switch leads, 1, 2, 3, switch leads, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, it's official combination or count would be 2, 3, 2 if you're gonna use the boxing numerical system, but it's 3 total hits. So that's what I want you to do. 2 to 3 minute round, cross, hook, cross. Perfect, now you're back. We're gonna do the second infinity series, cross, upper, cross. Same concept, cross, upper, cross, cross, upper, cross, cross, upper, cross. Every time I do this, I switch leads, so it ultimately never matters what lead I'm in. Okay, I don't have a problem if beginner or basic students are doing this, whites and yellows, but make sure you understand when I switch leads, the punches, that rear hand is always what's firing first, and that's what makes it a cross. It's crossing my body to hit the target. It's not, how do I do this wrong? It's not gonna be cross, upper, cross, switch leads, because now that's a jab. See, lead foot, lead hand. Now that's jab, cross, jab, basically, if you do that way. So, second round, give me another 2 to 3 minutes of the cross, uppercut, cross. All right, so how do we put that into combos like I promised? So, if you look at maybe jab, cross, hook, uppercut as your baseline, right? We're gonna figure out, or we're gonna assume that they defended, aka the last punch. So I'm gonna give you a modified combination. We're gonna jump into the 5 count instead of the 4 count. So we're gonna go double jab, cross, hook, cross, okay? Double jab, cross, hook, cross. That's our combination. I'll change my lead so you guys can see it from their side. Double jab, cross, hook, and cross. That's your boxing 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're gonna use that 5 count as our framework, aka the 5 count is the framework, but what's gonna happen is they're gonna defend that last hit and they're gonna hit us back, which is gonna force us to do something. So if last week we went over hook punches and straight punch defense, so you have double jab, cross, hook, cross, they throw that hook punch at my ear, I snap back and I can fire that combination I just talked about, okay? You got your infinity sequence. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, snap back, cross, hook, cross. If I switch leads, double jab, cross, hook, cross, snap back, cross, hook, cross. See, I can do even this drill, I can do it in infinity sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, snap back, cross, hook, cross, switch leads, double jab, cross, hook, cross, snap back, cross, hook, cross, switch leads. Okay, you get the idea. You do not have to do the full 5 count in that infinity sequence. I was just showing you that it can be done if you're looking to challenge yourself. All right, so the first one was a hook punch defense and it was a snap back. The second one's gonna be a bob and weave. So double jab, cross, hook, cross. If the punch is coming from the camera side, I slip away, I roll under it, I come up, cross, hook, cross, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, here it comes. 1, 2, 3. What if it comes from the dragon wall side? Double jab, cross, hook, cross, drop, come this way, and then hook, cross, hook. So there's your other half of that, aka the counterattack sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slip, roll, that's your bob and weave, hook, cross, hook. So now that you have those, go ahead, give me a round of hook punch defenses, 3 minutes. So where you're going double jab, cross, hook, cross, they're throwing a hook punch at you. If you want to cover, you can fire back your combo. If you want to cover here, you fire back your combo. If you want to snap back, you fire back your combo. If you want to bob and weave, you fire back your combo. You get the idea. You should have a few options, especially for those that have been around a little while. You even might have more. A 3-minute round just on that combination, then we'll do in the straight defenses. All right, hopefully you've been doing these individually, making sure you're doing each round so it's giving you a pretty good established position. Also, what I want you to make sure you're doing is you're taking your stance. So you should be here and you're taking your stance. So you make sure whenever you're gonna spar, whenever you're gonna kickbox, you already are in a stance and you're not just standing there square. Like I don't stand like this to punch and kick. Okay, there's always gonna be this. I also don't want you to blade too much. This is not what I want for our kickboxing. You gotta have that belly button facing the target, my hips are lined up, and the heels are off the ground. That's where all this is coming from, okay? And finally, we're gonna do our straight punch defenses. So you have double jab, cross, hook, cross, oh, slip, hook, cross, hook, okay? Double jab, cross, hook, cross. They're throwing that punch at me. It's a jab probably. I slip, and then I can hook, cross, hook right after that. If I have to dodge the opposite side and I go here, then it's going to be a cross, hook, cross. Remember, it's going to be what comes out of you naturally. I'm not going to beat you up if you're like, well, I feel it this way. That's fine. That's just how it's going to flow, especially when you're working on a punching bag. It's totally different when we got another person throwing techniques back at us. For right now, in case you didn't have a partner and you only had a punching bag, or maybe you're just having a shadow box in the air, slip, hook, cross, hook. You get the idea. All right. You should know several defenses when it comes to the straight punch. You have the double cover, you have the slip, you have the parry, okay? You have the tight scoop, you have the wide scoop. Give me a round where you're doing your straight punch defenses for, again, 3 minutes. Okie dokie. So you just did a round of the hook punch defense and the straight punch defense. Now I want you to do a round where you put them together, you mix them up. So maybe it's every third one is a hook, maybe every third one's a straight punch. It's up to you. You just kind of say, okay, hook punch defense, snap back, cross, hook, cross, straight punch defense, slip, hook, cross, hook. You get the idea. You're just gonna work them together. So give me a round, straight punch or hook punch defense with the counter attack. Awesome. Go ahead, get started. All right, well, that was our advanced class, little group, okay? You guys should have the ability to mix those combinations together with defenses and then counter attacks. That was the idea. Basics was just giving you the basic MMA combinations. Advanced, we're giving you the boxing 5 count and on top of linking that to a defense and a counter attack. Now, we're gonna talk black belt club. Again, I don't mind if anybody is watching all of this and getting extra training. Just make sure you put in the comments below that you did the workout so we can give you attendance credit. For a question of the day, go ahead and give me the ending to number 3 or number 4. Tell me in the comment section below what the ending for number 3 or number 4 is for that attendance credit. Now, we're gonna jump into, like I was saying, the infinity sequence when it comes to this. So we've shown you guys outside sectors, we showed you the outside to inside, we showed you the destructions, right? So what we're gonna look at now is blending that 5 count with some form of trap into a counter attack. So let's look at it this way. Double jab, cross, hook. When I throw the cross, they parried it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wedge under my arm, like kind of like at my tricep. I can wave to you. I'm gonna slide that down to monitor their hand, which disconnects their hand from my hand. And now I'm gonna do what we call a lops out or a rolling hand. I'm gonna roll, that's gonna be my hit, and then hook, cross, hook. Facing the camera, I'll switch leads. So double jab, cross, hook, cross. They parried that. They did it. So I wedge immediately, back fist, aka lops out or rolling hand, then hook, cross, hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come underneath, disconnect, back fist, hook, cross, hook. If I switch my lead, double jab, cross, hook, cross, back fist, hook, cross, hook. One more time, double jab, cross, hook, cross, back fist, hook, cross, hook. That's your first one. Again, on a bag, give me at least 3 minutes because it's kind of a tricky little drill. Awesome? All right, we'll see you in 3 minutes. Let's talk the second one. So we're gonna do now the slapping hand or the pak sao. So again, facing the punching bag. Double jab, cross, hook, cross. But this time they didn't push my arm far away. They kind of left it where it was. So I'm now gonna slap and pull my hand back and I cross, hook, cross again. Okay, AK slapping hand. Double jab, cross, hook. They stop it, but it didn't get pushed past. Stop it here, slap, cross, hook, and cross. Again, facing the camera, double jab, cross, hook, cross, slap, cross, hook, cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pak sao, 1, 2, and 3. If I switch leads, double jab, cross, hook, cross, slap, cross, hook, and cross. All right, that's your last combination to work. So give me again a 3-minute round of where you're working that HIA. Tell me what it means in the comments below, Black Belt Club. That's your HIA, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can wedge a back fist or double jab, cross, hook, cross. You can slap. 3 minutes of the slap, go. And to close out this day, to close out this lesson, go ahead and work those 2 variables in a round as well. So another 3-minute round where it might be double jab, cross, hook, cross, back fist, hook, cross, hook, and double jab, cross, hook, cross, slap, cross, hook, cross. And that's your last little bit, putting the HIA into the combo as a defense. Cool. Well, there is today's workout for President's Day. Go ahead, throw some comments in there. Let me know what you think of the workout. Let me know what you think of the training.